What is allegiance?
To be loyal to something.
What is crime?
An action that breaks the law.
What is labor camp?
A place where people are forced to work.
Define involved in.
Took part in.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces?
Yes.
Define cultivate.
Grow plant.
What is offense?
Minor crime.
What is fraudulent?
Claim something that is not true.
Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time?
No.
What is national origin?
The nation where a person was born.
What is vote?
To choose a leader.
Do you understand hostilities?
Unfriendly behavior toward others.
What is non-resident?
Someone who doesn't live in the U.S.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained, or confined by any law enforcement officer, military official, or immigration official for any reason, or been charged with a crime or offense?
No.
What is the meaning of convicted?
Found guilty of a crime under the law.
Do you currently owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes in the United States?
No.
Define owe.
Need to pay.
Define perform non-combatant services.
Do any work in a war except fighting.
What are unconstitutional means?
Methods that go against the Constitution.
What is oath?
A promise.
What do you mean by transport?
Carry one place to another.
What is the Communist Party?
A group that believes the government should own and control everything. For example, North Korea.
What does the Constitution do?
Sets up the government.
What is suspended sentence?
Delayed sentence.
Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No.
What is alien?
Someone who is not a U.S. citizen.
What is the meaning of unable to consent?
Could not agree.
Define. Removal.
Making someone leave the U.S.
Have you ever served in, been a member of, assisted, or participated in any armed group, for example, paramilitary unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, or guerrilla group?
No.
Do you understand the meaning of prostitute?
Someone who does physical relation for money.
Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
What is gamble or gambling?
To play a game for money.
What is armed group?
A group that carries weapons.
What are deportation proceedings?
Legal process of forcing someone to leave the U.S.
Can you tell me the meaning of proceeds?
A portion of money from a transaction.
Tell the meaning of dispense.
Give out.
Have you ever manufactured, cultivated, produced, distributed, dispensed, sold, or smuggled any controlled substances, illegal drugs, narcotics, or drug paraphernalia, in violation of any law or regulation of a U.S. state, the United States, or a foreign country?
No.
What is the meaning of confined?
Jailed by the police.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in intentionally and severely injuring or trying to injure any person?
No.
What are overdue taxes?
didn't pay taxes on time.
What is alternative sentencing?
A different way to punish someone instead of going to jail, such as community service.
What is rescission?
Canceling a visa to stay in the U.S.
What is weapon?
A knife or a gun.
What is order of nobility?
Like king or queen.
What is overthrow?
To remove a government by force.
What is mental impairment?
Mental damage.
Define, with intent.
Purposely.
Define, avoid being drafted.
Prevent being selected as a soldier.
Have you ever applied for any kind of exemption from military service in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction?
Yes.
What is immigration benefit?
Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship.
What is the meaning of engage?
To participate.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in genocide?
No.
Have you ever engaged in prostitution, attempted to procure or import prostitutes, or persons, for the purpose of prostitution, or received any proceeds or money from prostitution?
No.
Do you understand the meaning of sentence?
A punishment under the law.
Define, paroled or been paroled.
Allowed to leave prison early.
Do you now have, or did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country?
No.
Have you ever been removed or deported from the United States?
No.
Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person or threatened to do so?
No.
What is rebel group?
A group that fights a government.
What is hereditary title?
A royal title, such as a prince or princess.
Do you understand the meaning of killing?
To cause someone to die.
What is misleading?
Give a wrong idea.
What is weapons training?
To learn how to use a gun.
Define. Injure.
To hurt someone.
Have you ever advocated any of the following, or been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any group, anywhere in the world, that advocated any of the following? Opposition to all organized government. World communism. The establishment in the United States of a totalitarian dictatorship. The overthrow by force or violence, or other unconstitutional means of the government of the United States, or all forms of law. The unlawful assaulting or killing of any officer or officers of the government of the United States, or of any other organized government, because of their official character. The unlawful damage, injury, or destruction of property. Or sabotage.
No.
What is rehabilitative program?
A program to help someone to recover from drugs or alcohol.
What is incite?
To encourage.
What is establishment?
Starting or creating a group.
Do you know what the person is called who marries more than one person at the same time?
Polygamy.
What is the meaning of direct?
To be in charge.
What is overdue?
Late for a payment.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with, or have you ever provided money, a thing of value, services or labor, or any other assistance or support to a group that used a weapon or explosive with intent to harm another person or cause damage to property?
No.
Are you a person born as a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthdays?
No.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in causing harm or suffering to any person because of their race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No.
Define. Recruit.
To ask.
What is claimed to be a U.S. citizen?
To say, you are a US citizen.
Have you ever worked, volunteered, or otherwise served in a place where people were detained? For example, a prison, jail, prison camp, detention facility, or labor camp, or have you ever directed or participated in any other activity that involved detaining people?
No.
What are non-combat services?
Services that do not involve combat.
Define admission into the United States.
Enter into the United States.
What is prison camp?
A place where prisoners of war or political prisoners are kept.
Define disability.
Limitations of ability.
Define detain.
To force to stay.
Explain bear arms on behalf of the United States.
Use a gun to defend the United States during a war.
If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States?
Yes.
Define incite.
To encourage someone to do something.
What is register?
To sign up.
What is the meaning of did not consent?
Did not agree.
What is example of work of national importance under civilian direction?
Helping the Red Cross after an earthquake.
What is religion?
A belief in God.
What is kidnapping?
Taking someone away illegally by force.
Define illegal.
Against the law.
What is claim?
To say something without proof.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in torture?
No.
What is false?
Not true.
Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials, to gain entry or admission into the United States, or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States.
No.
What is assassination?
Killing someone famous or important.
Define. Assist.
To help.
Explain. Perform work of national importance under civilian direction.
Do non-military work during a national crisis under civilian direction.
What is guerrilla group?
A group that uses weapons to fight the military, police, or government.
Do you understand what unlawful is?
Against the law.
What is the form of government in the United States?
Republic.
What is military unit?
The official army for a country.
Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen in writing or any other way?
No.
Define. Cited.
Given a ticket by the police.
Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
What is registered to vote?
Sign up to choose a leader.
Define. Support dependent.
Pay child support.
Define. Amnesty or pardon for.
Forgiveness for crimes committed.
Do you understand the meaning of threaten?
To tell someone you're going to hurt them.
What is Constitution?
The supreme law of the land.
What do you mean by enlist?
To sign up.
What is assault?
To attack violently.
Have you ever received any weapons training, paramilitary training, or other military-type training?
No.
What is the meaning of charged?
Formerly told that you did something illegal.
Define. Drafted.
Being selected as a soldier.
What is vigilante unit?
A group that acts like the police, but is not official.
What is public benefit?
Money from the government, such as food stamps.
What is explosive?
Bomb.
Define. Participate.
To be part of.
Define. Deported.
Forced to leave a country.
Have you ever recruited, enlisted, conscripted, or used any person under 15 years of age to serve in, or help an armed group, or attempted, or worked with others to do so?
No.
Have you ever failed to support your dependents, or to pay alimony?
No.
Meaning of civilian direction?
Direction from non-military person.
What is pay alimony?
Give money to an ex-spouse after a divorce, as per court order.
Define. Distribute.
Give out.
What is lie?
Not true.
What is the meaning of misrepresentation?
Provide wrong information.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any communist or totalitarian party anywhere in the world?
No.
What is weapon?
Like a knife or gun.
What is oath of allegiance?
A promise to be loyal.
Define. Commit a crime.
To do something that breaks the law.
What is combat?
To fight in a war.
Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No.
Have you ever used any person under 15 years of age to take part in hostilities, or attempted, or worked with others to do so?
No.
Meaning of bear arms?
Carry weapons.
Define destruction of property.
Ruin of property.
What is police unit?
A group that enforces the law and stops crime.
Do you understand the meaning of advocated?
To support and promote.
What is genocide?
To kill a whole race.
Define attempt.
To try.
What is probation?
Report to an officer regularly, instead of jail time.
Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No.
What is prostitution?
Doing physical relation for money.
Since you became a lawful permanent resident, have you called yourself a non-resident alien on a federal, state, or local tax return, or decided not to file a tax return because you considered yourself to be a non-resident?
No.
What is illegal gambling?
To play a game for money. That is against the law.
Define obtain.
To gain something.
Define procure.
To encourage someone.
Have you ever been placed in removal, rescission, or deportation proceedings?
No.
What is the meaning of have you ever?
Anywhere in the world, at any time.
What is hijacking?
Taking control of a vehicle by force.
What are narcotics?
Illegal drugs, such as heroin or cocaine.
What is smuggle?
Bring something illegally into the country.
What does U.S. Armed Forces mean?
U.S. Army, Navy, Air.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States?
Yes.
Do you understand the meaning of opposition?
Going against something.
What is totalitarian party?
A group that believes the government should control everything that people do.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with, or have you ever provided money, a thing of value, services or labor, or any other assistance or support to a group that threatened, attempted, conspired, prepared, planned, advocated for, or incited others to commit any of these acts?
No.
What is conscript?
To require to join.
Define. Serve.
To work.
Define. Detained.
Forced to stay.
Define. Obtain immigration benefit.
To gain things like a green card.
What is file a tax return meaning?
Send a tax form to the government.
Define. Civilian.
Anyone who is not in the military.
Have you ever registered to vote or voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States?
Yes.
What is detention facility?
A place where people are forced to stay.
What is work of national importance?
Tasks that are important to a nation.
What is prison or jail?
A place where the police keep people who have been arrested.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in not letting someone practice their religion?
No.
What is exemption?
Special permission for not doing something.
Do you understand the meaning of arrested?
Caught by the police.
What is torture?
To cause great pain to someone.
What is paramilitary unit?
A group that acts like the military but is not official.
What is self-defense unit?
A group that protects a community using weapons.
Define sexual contact or activity.
Touching someone sexually.
What is clemency?
Reduce a sentence.
What is oath of allegiance to the United States?
A promise to be loyal to the United States.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in any kind of sexual contact or activity with any person who did not consent, or was unable to consent, or was being forced or threatened by you, or by someone else?
No.
What is sabotage?
Intentionally damage or destroy something.
Are you unable to take the oath of allegiance because of a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment?
No.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
Have you ever left the United States to avoid being drafted in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Define conspire.
To plan with others.
What is drug paraphernalia?
Equipment to make or use illegal drugs.
What are examples of non-combatant services?
Nursing, cooking, or translation.
What is immigration benefit?
To gain things like a green card.
Are you currently a member of the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in killing or trying to kill any person?
No.
What is controlled substances?
Drugs regulated by the government.
Define illegal.
Against the law.
What is alimony?
Financial support.
Define associated with.
Connected to.
Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.